de yoga na Times Square. E aí eu consegui reservar um horário, o último horário, das 7h30 às 8h30, pra fazer uma aula de yoga na Times Square. Eu vou tentar filmar um pouquinho.
Everybody, let's start our practice easy sit, Sukhasana if you can, or come into a position that you feel comfortable this early on in the practice. Once you've found a comfortable position to sit in, then bring your left hand to support your right hand. And your thumbs touch each other lightly. Your arms and hands can rest down onto your legs. Keep your eyes open for a moment or two here longer. Just notice how your physical body and everything about you really is getting accustomed to where you brought it into, this space, this Times Square, this iconic place. Take that in. You're right here. The whole day has brought you to this moment, sharing the space with other yoga practitioners. Let's be here in the moment. I like to think that we finally land. We finally land. Can you let your legs drop a little deeper down? You might need to adjust them so that you're comfortable. Can you feel your shoulder blades rooting downward towards the ground and your shoulders dropping a little? The weight of the world eased off of your shoulders. Maybe you have the impression or the sensation that your head just continues to lengthen upward, all the way up to the sky, to the clouds. Take your gaze down just beyond the tip of your nose, keeping your eyes open. We grow more sensitive. You feel your breath. You feel your heart beating, perhaps, hopefully. You feel your aliveness, energy, life force, vitality. We are conscious beings. Take your left hand up. Your left hand reaches right up through the sky. The left sitting bone roots deeper down into the earth. Give a nice stretch. Those places that were knotted on the left side of your body, they begin to release. Those tensions that have collected there during the day or since the last time you practiced, continue to stretch up. It's an infinite reach up. There's no end to it. Walk your right hand over to the right. The right fingers collect on the ground and you see them separate. The left fingers collect and you look toward your right hand. Let your breathing flow right into the left side of your body. Let your legs drop deeper down. Grow your trunk. Grow your arms. Feel energy through your fingers. Use that energy to rotate your head so that you're looking beyond your raised arm. Find one point for your focus. Let breath move. Let light in. Come upright, everybody. Your left hand flows down. Pause here for a moment. Notice the change. Little bit of a change. Take your right hand up. The right sitting bone drops down. The left fingers extend. The right fingers extend up. Nice space developing in the right side of the body. Walk your left hand over to the left. The left fingers open against the ground. You see them on the ground. The right fingers collect. You let the breath flow through the right side of your body. We're just making space, opening for possibility, letting go of old patterns that no longer serve. Easy. Drop the legs, grow your trunk, extend through your arms and fingers using the in-breath. Rotate so that your gaze so that you're looking right up beyond your raised arm. A nice breath in, and as you're breathing out, the right hand flows down. Are you able to interlace your fingers behind your back, everybody, and let your knuckles touch down onto a support that you've got there handy or right onto the ground? Send your legs deep down. Send your legs deep down. And as the legs move down, draw your sternum, the center of your chest, slightly higher than the horizon line. Feel the two sitting bones and the one tailbone root deeper down. Let the sacral chakra open, navel chakra opens to the light, heart opens to the light, throat opens to the light, brow chakra, crown opening. And as you're breathing out, everybody come upright, your hands separate to the sides of your body again. Let's fly a little bit. As you're breathing in, the hands flow out and up. Belly swells, lungs swell, palms touch. And as you're breathing out, the hands flow down. Get tall. Breathing in, belly swells, lungs swell. As the arms flow up, palms touching. You might look up to see your hands meeting, harmony. And as you're breathing out, the hands flow down. 3 rounds. Wait for my call as you can. In. Out. In. Out. In. Do you feel like a flock of birds flying north, I guess? Now as you're breathing out, look down. I'm the head bird. One more. In. As you're breathing out now, everyone, just draw your thumbs right onto the heart center. That's the center of your chest. It's a space of harmony. It's a space of balance. It's a space of compassion and empathy. It's a space of love. Hold on to your knees with your hands. Grow the space between your hips and your ribs. Grow the space between your shoulders and your jaw. Let your sitting bones take root into the earth. Establish yourself here. Stable, steady, present, available. Send your hands forward and up. We continue to grow. We continue to flower, to express, both down into the earth as roots of any tree, any blade of grass, any stem, and then we grow right up, opening, open. The arm bones may draw closer to each other or energize to each other. Take a breath in that lengthens you more down and up. And as you're breathing out, your hands flow down. Swing round onto hands and knees, everybody. A little do-si-do. Your hands are right underneath your shoulders, and your knees are right underneath your hips. So as you're breathing in vinyasa style, your sternum and your chin and eyes and tailbone point upward. Keep that space between hips and ribs, keep the space between shoulders and jaw. And when you're breathing out, your tailbone points down towards the earth, and your navel floats up towards the sky. You can see your navel. You feel the stretch in the low back and in the rhomboids. Breathe in, there's the arch, carried by the in-breath. Breathe out, there's the round, carried and supported by the out-breath. 3 rounds, this vinyasa, in, Vitalasana, out, Vajrayasana, all out, in, space, out, space, in. And as you're breathing out, leave your toes curled under and your leg bones parallel to one another, and sit back onto your heels. We're in Balasana variation. Your hands and arms are reaching way forward, your elbows straight down onto the ground, your forehead or your hairline touches the ground. I've come to think of the practice of yoga now, which is sort of flowering or blooming, opening, developing, consciousness continuing to expand into higher and higher planes. Take a full breath in and notice how the bones of your torso open, including your spine and your ribs and your collarbones. They just sort of swell apart. And when you're breathing out, notice how all those bones return to their start. They just do. Explore that another 2 for yourself. Complete breathing. It's an internal massage of all of the inner organs and glands that have been tense and strained. Come to hands and knees, everybody. Take your time to walk forward so that your heels align with your sitting bones and your toes are forward. Drop your hands to the ground, and when you drag your hands up your legs, this first ascension, feel your heels root into the mat. You feel each bone of the spine, one stacked on top of the other, as we round up to stand, and your head is the last to come up. Once you get to the top, when you shrug your shoulders way up toward your ears, and as you're breathing out, roll them back and down. Breathe in, the arms fly out and up. Belly swells, lungs swell. Breathe out, bend your knees, and bring your arms and hands behind your knees. So like a round spine here. Standing, palms touching now above your head. And as you're breathing out, bring your hands to your heart. Separate all your toes, everybody. You might even look down to see if that's happening. All of your toes separate from one another. Your toes are helping you to balance. Feel the sides of the body draw into each other, so that as you're breathing out, the sitting bones just simply fall back and down. And the knees drift forward in the direction of your toes, but not beyond your toes. The sitting bones fall back and down. The knees drift in the direction of your toes, but not beyond. Navel to spine to protect your spine. See if you can find the middle between cow-cat with your ribs. There's a nice dynamic happening. Use your breath to focus your attention. We have 2 breaths here. It's Utkatasana. To come out, your in-breath stretches your torso forward towards the front face. Your legs lengthen as you fold over your legs. Torso forward as you're breathing in. And as you're breathing out, will you send your left leg back far behind? The left toes curled under, tucked under. Your right hand on the right knee or thigh bone. Your left hand pressures onto the ground, right underneath your left shoulder. The pelvis stays level to the earth. Grow the back leg. Grow your spine. Use those coordinates to take as long as you like to rotate to the right. Once your spine stops rotating, then free your right arm. 3 breaths. You might need that left knee down on the ground for more support. Top hand comes down, everybody. Step your back foot forward, feet touching, folding over your legs. Torso forward when you're breathing in. Folding as you're breathing out. Press down to float to stand, palms touching above. And as you're breathing out, bring your hands to your heart. Unlock your joints. Get tall, down and up, so that the sitting bones just fall back and down as the legs hug to each other. It's as if you're sitting on a chair. There you go. The knees can drift in the direction of the toes, but not beyond them. Nice. You feel the depth of your chair, the strength of your legs, your connection to the earth. Lengthen the sides of your body all the way through your arms and fingers. Balance the rib cage. Let breath move the shape. Beautiful. To come out, everybody, stretch your torso forward. Your legs will lengthen in response. We take a dive forward and down. Torso forward as you're breathing in. And as you're breathing out, stretch your right leg back far behind. Your hands are framing the front foot on either side of it. Your right hand touches the ground. Pelvis stays level. Your left hand on the left thigh bone. You can rotate to your left. On the first side I said take as long as you like, but then I realized we could be here all night. So I didn't say it this time. We've got time. Top hand comes down, everyone step into plank pose. Let's hold this plank pose for 4 breaths. There's no break at the hip crease. You're like an arrow. Can you broaden your collarbones from the center out, and your arm bones just sort of energize into each other? Roll the inner thighs towards the sky. Those are the coordinates that help to make the pose almost or the body almost disappear. Knees touch down, lower to your belly. Baby cobra, high cobra, up dog. Now the knees have cleared if you're ready for it. Hands and knees to downward facing dog. Let's hold down dog or child's pose if you need. Either one of those. We'll hold for 3 breaths. Return to plank pose, everybody. Bring your knees onto the ground and lower to your belly. Make a pillow with your hands and turn your face to the right. Yes, it's true. You're lying face down in Times Square. With your face to the right, everybody, will you drag that right knee right toward your right elbow? It's a little hip opener. There you go. That right knee just drags right up toward your right elbow. Breathe through the right hip joint. Let it release the tensions that have accumulated there. Stretch the right leg long. Turn your face to the left and drag the left knee towards the left elbow, releasing the hip joint. Easy. Your breath goes right into that space that's opening, that's releasing. Your attention flows there, and any congestion, any knots and tangles accumulated in that region of the body, addressed, soothed, nurtured by your breathing. Slide the left leg long, everybody. Return to hands and knees so that you can step your right foot forward and extend the left leg back, flipping that left foot flush onto the ground. Now here, your left toes favor more forward than side or back. And make sure that your right knee is right over the right hand, up right over the right heel. Your right forearm comes onto the right thigh bone. The left hand reaches to the left and up. So that back foot lays flat on the ground. There you go. That's it. Side angle. Stay here if you need to or like, but bring your right hand down to the inside or outside of that right foot. You might send the left leg farther back. Your left hand can reach back or south or into the back space, up towards the thigh, and then over your head as we continue to open the hips and the sides of the body. 2 breaths. Top hand comes down, everybody. Step to downward dog. Come to hands and knees. Step your left foot forward. Stretch the right leg back. Flip that right foot flat onto the ground. Make sure the right toes favor more forward than side or back. The left knee right over the left heel. Your left forearm is on the left thigh bone. The right hand reaches to your right and then up towards the sky. It's kind of a similar pose that we were playing when we were face down. Stay here if you need to or if you like to, or bring your left hand down onto the ground to the inside or outside of that left foot. Your top hand reaches to the front space. There you go. Step to plank pose. Knees touch down, lower to your belly. Rest here, make a pillow with your hands. These poses, as you're discovering, or maybe you've discovered already as your practice is developed enough, releases the tensions that have accumulated through your body and through your mind. They unlock places that have been atrophying or stuck, unmoving. Each pose is like a key. Return to hands and knees, everybody. Step your right foot forward again. You might be able to shift your weight onto the right foot and flip the left heel, just for testing. Something might move during flight. Reposition, you recommit, you reset, you feel what's happening in your form and your mind. Stay here if you need, or return to steadiness, 2 feet, or develop. You choose what's appropriate for you in this moment. The right leg roots, the left leg opens to the left, depending on the opening of your hip. Fit that left foot high up on the thigh or below the knee. Your hands to prayer when you're ready. Stay here if you need, or grow. Express. So many trees in Times Square lately. Return to Tadasana. Breathe in, your hands flow down and out and up. And as you're breathing out, stay here everybody, but your index fingers point or pierce through the sky. Feel how the hip bones can draw upward, away from your heels. The kneecaps draw upward, away from the ground. The hips can slip slightly forward. Your sternum grows higher than the horizon. The back body, it feels like the breeze blows the back body to the front body. The front body, the energizes to the back body. It's like an energetic sandwich. The front and back energize to each other. That takes you up and back into a deeper back bend. If you're available for it in your body, you might reach all the way to the south. Your legs are strong as they root. Your breath is supportive. Opening, opening, opening. Return your hands to your heart. Come upright. With your hands on your hips, everybody, let your toes wing out a little bit. Your heels are touching each other. Your toes wing out a little bit, almost like a dancer's first position, but your feet are in a 90-degree angle rather than extremely side-side. Rather than east-west, your feet are more in a 90-degree angle. With that in mind, your heels may lift from the ground, but then you're kind of reaching them into the ground at the same time. Your sitting bones root toward your heels. Your index fingers reach forward and down into the earth. Your navel draws toward your spine, and you can see back toward your heels. Your fingertips touching the ground. The index fingers touching the ground. There you go, and you can see your navel. Wonderful. Let breath move through your back. Bring your hands behind you, everybody, so that we can fall back and down and away to sitting. Come onto your back with your feet far away from one another. Let your knees now, or your feet touch each other, and your knees can wing open towards the ground. There you go. Your breath moves. Gather your legs, everybody, wrapping your arms around your shin bones. Hug your legs to your torso. Change. Take Shavasana, corpse pose. Release your legs. Let your shoulder blades, organize your shoulder blades to lay flat on your mat. Lifting your shoulders a bit. Resettle your arms. Lift your head. Resettle your head and neck so that they're comfortable. Namaste. Well, what a treat, everybody. Thank you so much. I hope this supports you
Uma
until
aula
next
de
year. When we
yoga
meet
na
again.
Times Square.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Times Square Alliance. You are amazing. Oh, the whole crew, everyone. Thank you.